Hello everybody, Ninja Gamer here. Welcome to another Minecraft video. In this video, I'm going to be doing a new server called Boomcraft. And this is basically a faction server. And I already have a base and diamond armor and stuff. I'm just going to show you my fhome/fhome. Basically, I'm going over to faction. Right now there's not very many players online because the server is playing a reset soon. But after that, there might be more. Oh, where did I get this stuff? Okay, someone might have dropped it. And a leather tunic. Okay. Who built? Okay, I do have one person in my faction who seems to have built glass over here for some reason. There's just glass all around this. Okay. Don't know where this came from at all. A bunch of glass in the way of the exit. And basically, this is my faction base. I have a mob spawner over here. And that's where basically mobs spawn. I have a farm over here with a few sheep, a cow, rabbits, and chicken. And that just empty. And I also have my ender chest with all this in here. This is a amulet of awesome power. You use gems of power to make it, and it's one of the two pieces that you need to make a boom crystal. And a boom crystal is basically a money generator. So this is the main area of my base. I'm just going to be showing you around. Seems as though some things are missing in here a little. Okay. Also, the server has no TNT, so that means no one can grief your base. Although, people have still incited and tried to steal stuff from you. Okay, and this is basically my wood, cobble, just all these chests here. These are a few just dump chests where random items can go. These are just other items that don't have a proper chest. There's a few diamonds in here actually. And there's some stone and food. Potatoes should be in here. I'm just going to store this hat here, this chest plate, and this sword. And I have tons of melons here, as you can see. Melons, more melons, even more melons. Okay, this is a bit much. Another row of melons. I think I have a melon problem. This is way too many melons. I could throw a melon party. Faction name idea? Melon Ninjas. And faction name is, if I do this, it is Awesome Ninjas, and I'm faction leader online. And then I think I'm melon hoarder. Oh well, melons are awesome. Melons. Now the chest only goes up to here. This one's empty. These 4 are still completely full. And this is, right here, is an automated chicken farm. It cooks the chicken. And it's chicken nugget dispenser I saw on one of iBallistic Squid's Survival Islands videos. And as you can see, we have 2 beacons down here. They're adding some potion effects. In here, this is the enemy prison cell. Basically, there's no way to actually get enemies in here, but yeah, it's just the enemy prison cell. It doesn't do anything. It's supposed to be a trap. There's an entrance here with string blocking interpulse from exiting. And I'm sorry about the lag. I have one video uploading also, or not uploading, just loading, like the editor is creating it. And it's a good thing that this automated melon farm is off because of how much lag I'm already having. And yeah, basically all the melons from here would be pushed by pistons behind them, and they act like blocks, so the redstone signal from feeders goes between them. I'm just gonna turn it on real quick. Hopefully it doesn't lag too much. As you can see, the melons disappeared because the minecart hopper carried them. So if you see it moving there. So I'm just gonna turn this off because it's really kind of lagging right now. Because I have something basically loading another video. Just open this door. And this is the crafting station. Basically, you have an ender chest in here, and I have an ender chest inside an ender chest. It's kind of funny. And these are the anvils, a bunch of brewing stands, and this smeltometron. Basically, just it's pretty clear what it does. And there's a few random items in there. And there's a lot of brewing stands. And then this is where the anvils are placed to just dispense, so that way you have a ton of them. And that's the main area. There's also the main entrance exit. I'll show that later. First, I'm going to show you down under here. This is where you can change the beacon effect, and this pulls a little trap just for defense, where if you've seen all these random dispensers here, they dispense lava, and basically if an enemy's up here, I can press that button to get rid of them, or pull the lever. If I use /F confirm, you will see, oh wait, this is basically the permissions, and you'll see that recruits do not have lever permission. This is so that way they have limited possibilities, because there are people who inside. Basically what that means is they will join your faction, loot you, and then leave. So they just join to loot you and exit, and then join their other faction that they have someone they actually do know on there. And this is just the trap loot where it comes. It's just basic suffocation traps. First it's a pitfall, then you just suffocate. And then this is officers and members only, and leaders included. I'm leader rank. And don't forget to close both doors. A safe place for them to log off. And this is if there's any reports that recruits seem suspicious of being insiders, basically. Then it's empty. And this is the valuables room. And this is where I write down players who have incited, players who have attempted inciting and failed, and then suspicious looking players. I'm not going to show those signs. Members do have the ability to look, but new recruits should not be looking at those, so. And this is basically all the valuable items. I don't know why these things keep getting rotated. Someone logged on. This is the golden apples. Why do these keep getting rotated? Okay, I'm having trouble just rotating it and not passing. Okay. And this is creeper shot. That basically means it explodes when you shoot out of something called creeper cannon, which it's just a basic bow that is called creeper cannon. Here's our iron, diamonds, redstone. This here is activated. These are trap chests. That's how I get them next to here. And this would dispense all the ingredients for potions. And these are a bunch of eggs. They used to be in the non-valuables room, but then recruits started throwing them all and using them all up. This is some lava. Gems of power, the thing you need for a money crystal. We also still need colorless gems of power. This is quick gear. Basically, you equip your gear on like quickly, and that's what it does. And there's a lot of redstone behind this thing, and I'm not going to activate it because it really lags the game, and I'm already lagging. And this piston just updates that one dispenser because it was just not updating. This repeats the signal. When I pull the lever, it'll basically, and I first need to get out here and then I'll show you the lever. When I pull this lever, it moves everything from here to those dispensers, and it goes down the hopper. This one's not a hopper. This one is a hopper. This one is actually a quadrant. I just press F3, and it does it say what I'm looking at? Okay, hopper, and this one says quadrant. Hopper, quadrant. That was just a little design thing because I didn't want to have to buy more hoppers, because hoppers are usually expensive on faction servers. They're actually a lot cheaper than on some other servers. On this server it costs like 1,000 for a hopper. Anyways, that's basically the valuables room. Now if I just go in here, down here, there's another thing here. The parkour challenge. Prizes for real power, which is one of the things you need for a boom crystal, which is basically money generator again. No PvP allowed in parkour. This is a map I built, and this is where players can donate items. This lever should be pulled to keep recruits out of there. And this is just a new idea I have that I haven't really started yet, called Betty the Chicken. Every jump has been tested and is possible. Redstone on the door open hopper. Basically, if you put 2 trade coins in here, let me just show you. 2 trade coins. They're basically, you buy them and sell them for 100 each. So like it's just used for simple trades, trading money in a safe way. And that's how you enter, except I'm not entering. Because I still need to grab one thing before I do, so that I can show you some. Let me just ladder, and where is it? Here. Some of these slabs are basically an easy way to get up and down. And basically you would enter the parkour, and I grabbed the slabs because I usually cheat on the parkour. I'm not very good at it myself sometimes. And this is basically just a moderator entrance sort of thing. And all of these jumps are possible. You can tell that would be possible. You can count blocks if you want. And if you are having some difficulty with this part, you can ask a member to open the door for 300. This means that this is just a way to make extra money. You could do it easily if you wanted to do it. And this part here is just slightly shorter. And you can see how this works. Just jump here, and then oh, I forgot to crouch. So I think it's right here. I can in order to get up there, this one string has to be broken, and then this way, and then yeah. And now this is basically where you get the prize at. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to those. This is where the prize is. Jump down to prize and quantity control so you won't spam it. That's what this big mechanism is. So I go down here, that door closes to keep other players from following, and then here, that piston pushes me, and I think the prize is currently empty. So I do need to refill it when I get a chance. And this should be here just to make it easier for other players not to get hurt. And it says, hope you enjoyed. You have an ender chest here. And because for some reason neutral players can't really do /spawn from in claimed land. That used to be only enemies, but then they changed it because enemies would just leave their faction. And then you basically go down here, you're outside the claim, /f-home. You would do /spawn or your f-home if you wanted. I'm just doing my own faction base. And to get to my base, you would do /f-home awesome ninjas, which would basically take you to this place. And I just remember I almost forgot to remove cheat. Although it is empty, I should probably update that sign. Prize is empty. Prize is empty. So basically, I might as well actually pull this lever too and just leave both sides open because it's empty. So because there's nothing in there anyways. And then this door can stay open. And yeah, let me just pick these 3 things. And I'm just going to put back that one string. Oops. There. And if you notice, this is slightly different. That's basically my little entrance. And officers have ranks have permission to break blocks, so, and this is just where I refill the dropper that gives you your item. So just exit here. Oh, a string broke somewhere. Oh, that string broke. Okay. And if you're wondering how I'm moving so fast, it's because I have Depth Strider 3. That basically just makes you move faster in water. If I took these off, now I'm super slow in water. And that one thing loading is only halfway done so far, so you can tell it's a big file. And basically this is all my stuff. This is where I write names of players that I owe things to. So basically if I owed you like a bit of stuff, I would just write it down there, the username and the player I owe it to. Okay. And basically, let's show you the exit. The main exit entrance. If you notice, door trap, front door. Right now it's like this. Front door. Now that door is open, and it's not required for this part at all, where that opens up. And that's just a defense thing. And another thing, lava bridge. And this is actually a what's it called button again? Switch. Forget what it's called, but basically works where you press a button and it acts as a lever. And then I just exit here, and this is outside the base, and it looks like there's a bit of design out here actually. So yeah, seems like a pathway is being designed. And basically this little boat area. Now, I'm not going to take the regular entrance in, though. I'm actually going to take this secret entrance in, which I have trouble finding. Where is it? I guess I will take the main entrance in and then just take the secret entrance out, which is meant for an exit. I just get over here. And see this map here? Secret area 2. And this isn't my only secret exit, this is just one of many. And I don't know what all this glass is doing here. It should not be there. Basically, I just go down over here, and it should lead me outside the claim, and here, where you can see outside the base in that cave. And what's this sign here actually? Outside world. Outside world. Okay. And I'm just gonna enter normal way. Push the button, lava bridge goes up. Push it again, lava bridge goes down. Both of those buttons are powering the same redstone signal, so it wouldn't make a difference which button I press. And just deposit this cobblestone that I don't need. And yeah. Alright, there's also one more thing up here. This is the garden area. Hey, oh yeah, I already shown this, but one more thing up here actually I forgot to show. Something, lever right here, you see? And it's really lagging a lot. And I'm out here, where I can get the skeleton. Well, I one-shot a skeleton. It was a power 5 bow. I didn't think I would one-shot. Okay, and then this is basically just goes all the way around the base to the outside, and if I pull the lever again it closes, so that way no enemies get in, and that's just an archery area for people just bowing enemies. And yeah, that's basically my faction base. This was the original place that the faction home was, then it was moved down there afterwards. Okay. So anyways guys, hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all later. Bye!